come the Toombs County Bulldogs on homecoming 2017 as they try to go 4-0 for the first time in a long time. In fact, since I've been around, since '98, they've never accomplished that. It was a bad snap, and Kyle will go back and pick it up and boot it across the 45 to the 50 and to the 49-yard line. Kyle did an outstanding job of collecting that football and kicking it across the midfield stripe just barely to the Raider 49. That could have been a disaster. Bacon County could have had the ball inside the 20. Now he kind of turned into a running back at the end of the season and had 4 fantastic games. And Madison is hit very hard, breaks a tackle, but the Bulldogs will push him backwards all the way back to the 44. The Dogs sealed up the A-gap for sure and belted Madison. He's going to get a positive gain of a yard. Keyshawn Morgan, and he carried the ball 3 times for a total of 8. And so far Madison with 2 carries for roughly 5 and a decision down at the Bulldog 46. And Madison is going to run out to the right to leave an empty backfield, so it looks like a pass, and they do throw it short to Shell, and he makes a catch, and he's hit very hard at the 47-yard line. Belted by several Dogs. Tyler Smith, Jaquel Boyd making the play. McBride with a receiver out to the right side. And it's Keyshawn again, picking a hole and moving right side to the 40, to the 45, to the outside, across the midfield stripe, inside the 40, and down to the 32-yard line. Keyshawn found the hole on the right side of the offensive line, but seems to be performing pretty well tonight. And he took advantage of the open space, got into his extra gear, and tried to break that one for 6. Tackled at the 33. Jaden Sistrunk in the offensive backfield for the first time. Edwards in motion, high snap, and Dalton gives it to Sistrunk. He finds a hole up the middle and goes inside the 30 and is tripped up going down to the 25-yard line. Motion to the wide side of the field. Give is to Keyshawn, finds a hole and runs it into the end zone with a Bulldog touchdown. Keyshawn met a little contact right around the goal line, but he kept those shoulder pads low and rammed his way in for 6 and a Bulldog touchdown. And Palmer and Associates Insurance Agency donate $50 for every Toombs County Bulldog touchdown, and there's 50 in the name of Keyshawn Morgan as the Dogs take the 6-0 lead. And here comes Rick Tinoco out to try the PAT. If you do not include a high snap in which he was not able to kick the ball, he's perfect on the season booting these things. So Rick Tinoco set to go. Puts it up high in the air, real tight end over end kick. Stays way inside the right upright for the single to put the Bulldogs up 7-0 with 3:55 to go in the opening quarter as we break on Y101. 3rd down, Jewell rolling to the near side, throws it too high and incomplete. Tried to hit Snell diving toward the Bulldog sideline. He takes a little pat on the helmet from head coach Richie Marsh, who respects the ability of this guy to catch the football. He basically caught half of their completed passes this season. Got 9 catches for 142 yards, but a misconnection there on the high throw. The Dogs get another 3 and out, so the defense has come out here and played very strong so far, Bacon County. So based on what's happened so far this season, this should be a lower scoring game, with the Dogs leading 7-0. But that's just a little trend I've noticed so far, and I'm not sure if it actually means anything. Keyshawn again, moving right side. There's a hole. He's across the 50. He's still moving. He's inside the 40, and he's finally tackled down near the 36. Not at full speed that time because he was working off his blocking. And Keyshawn Morgan has broken off his 2nd long run against these Bacon County Raiders and pushed the ball all the way down to the Raider 36 with a Dog first down, stopping the clock with 1:57 to go in the opening quarter, and the Dogs leading 7-0. And so far, so good for this Bulldog offensive line. So 1st and 10 as Bacon County will set up with a trips formation to the right and 1 receiver to the left, and Madison will empty the backfield and move out to the right, and Jewell's going to throw it short. The ball is caught at the 13 and run to the 19, and the Dogs make a fantastic tackle. That's Demetrius Owens with the tackle running down Peterson. J.P. Jr. catching that ball, but only gaining 2. So Demetrius makes a fantastic defensive play for the Toombs County Bulldogs to make it 2nd and 8. Bacon County, a minute into the second quarter, has not picked up a first down against the dog defense, the Red Bullets. Here's Madison running. He might pick up one here, but the ball's knocked free. It's loose at the 26. The Bulldogs are pointing. The first dog to point is Nyquan Coleman, but does he know what he's talking about? Can he see inside that pile and see who has it? He's still pointing. Now other dogs are pointing. And the dogs have recovered the football. Nyquan was correct. May have been DJ Matthews. He, in fact, tosses the football to the officials. Maybe it was DJ who collected that loose ball that Madison may have fumbled himself, or maybe somebody reached in and knocked it out. Maybe he didn't secure it. The Bulldogs really stress ball security. They like to hold it up against the high part of their chest when they're running the football, not swing it around. He may have been swinging it around. Jaden Sistrunk back into the offensive backfield. And Jaden takes a handoff. Jaden goes up the middle. Jaden is hit inside the 10, down around the 5. Second down, and Jaden Sistrunk still in the offensive backfield. Oh, did Dalton fumble that ball? No, he gives it off to Jaden, and Jaden is leaning toward the end zone. And he got in. Jaden Sistrunk is in the end zone. I thought I saw the ball moving around in the air, but maybe not. And Jaden has scored a second Bulldog touchdown tonight. And $50 more to be given by Palmer & Associates Insurance to the Toombs County Booster Club. So Tinoco booted his first one through nicely into the south end zone. Now he tries to the north end zone. This one's high, and this one is good. And the Toombs County Bulldogs have opened up a 14-0 lead over Bacon County with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter as we take a break on Y101. And some people have been disappointed in some of the wins, even though the Dogs are 3-0, but you cannot be disappointed with the start. And Bacon County fumbled a short kick from Tinoco, and the Bulldogs will tackle at the 30 and take advantage of that fumbling action and get a stop right there on that kick return, maybe of a couple of yards. Because a lot of people are expecting the Dogs to come out here and manhandle people, and of course they beat East Lawrence 10-8, and then people said, well, Montgomery County beat East Lawrence more than the Bulldogs beat East Lawrence. And then, of course, the 1-point win over Telfair, and Bacon County beat Telfair worse than the Bulldogs beat Telfair County. But tonight, the Bulldogs are playing the kind of game I think a lot of people thought they were capable of. And here's a sweep play by Bacon County, and here's Demetrius Owens grabbing a hold of a leg and making a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Demetrius with his second big stop, and he is certainly motivated and fired up in this ball game. With a 4-receiver set, and Madison will shift to the right but remain in the offensive backfield. 4-man rush, Jewell rolling and throwing, and the ball is caught at the 45, and Bacon County will pick up its first down of the game on a throw up to the Raider 45. So the first down with 7:30 to go in the second quarter on a third down play. 7:15 to go before halftime. Madison running. The Bulldogs stick them right at the line of scrimmage and push them backwards. A stone wall right there from the Toombs County Bulldog defense. Kyle Reynolds gets up clapping. He was one of the defensive linemen involved in that play, but so was Demetrius Owens and several other Bulldogs, including maybe Ashley. 14-0 Dogs. Short throw caught by Anderson, spins away from Owens, but he's wrapped up by DJ Matthews and overcomes Tyler Smith and also Taekwon Toby, two of the newer Dogs, to send him down to the turf on a short gain. Boy, the Dogs are flying to the football, and that's something Coach Marsh loves to see, and also Coach Buddy Martin, the defensive coordinator, and joins Jaquel. 5:35 to go before halftime. We got a lot of action coming up at halftime. We'll even hear from Jamar Smith. Bulldog rush, and Irvin Mincy blocked the punt, and it bounces out of bounds. Irvin Mincy sticked up his hand, knocked it to the turf, and it bounced out of bounds. Big play by the Bulldog special teams. And the senior, who had a scoop and score touchdown against Twiggs in Booster Stadium, makes a big play on special teams. And this one appears to be a 43-yarder. maybe close to 42. We'll call it officially 42. Should have a good angle on it, kicking toward the north end zone. So Tinoco, the senior, with 4 minutes to play in the second quarter, kicks the ball up in the air. This one has a chance. Looks like it's right through, and in fact, it goes right through the uprights for 3. Right dead smack middle. You couldn't have kicked it better, Rick Tinoco. And now the Bulldogs lead 17-0 as we take a break with 4 minutes to go in the half on Y101. 17, and now his assignment to kick the football. He's been popping them up and kicking them effectively and short inside the 30. And let's see if he does that for a third time. No, he's going to boom this one, and oh, baby, does he. It's going to bounce 7 yards deep in the end zone and hop probably about 10 or 11 feet up the hill in the north end zone. Tinoco given the go, and he drilled that kick. Madison shifts to the left in the pistol. Jewell dropping back. Here comes a dog pressure. He throws it. The ball is caught, but the Dogs wrap him up at the 15. Great tackle over there once again by Demetrius Owens. Boy, is he playing some football tonight defensively. Can they get the ball back? Can they get a defensive stop on basically 3rd and 15? With 3 receivers to the near side of the formation, Jewell throws it across the middle. Peterson with the catch, but he's tackled. No, he breaks the tackle and moves across the 35. The Dogs had a chance to get him maybe at the 29, but he's able to spin off the tackle and add on 5 more yards and pick up the second first down of the game for Bacon County with 2:09 to go. Madison remains in the offensive backfield. Jewell drops back, throws a slant end. Snell with a catch and a touchdown. Easy catch, too. And the Raiders get their 6 with 4 seconds remaining on a 6-yard throw and catch. That's it for the opening half. 17-7 Bulldogs as the Dogs race into the locker room on Homecoming 2017. And coming up next, our Bulldog halftime show on Y101.